Using what's been described as a combination of multiple evasion techniques, routes, and deceptive tactics, North Korea shipped coal to ports in Russia, China, South Korea, Malaysia, and Vietnam. So says the report to a UN Security Council Sanctions Committee that also says Pyongyang earned nearly $200 million from the sale of banned exports last year.
It's not actually surprising that North Korea engages in sanctions busting. China has allowed porous sanctions to sort of go on. They've tolerated porous sanctions now for several decades.
The UN says evidence of North Korean military cooperation with Syria and Myanmar was also uncovered, as well as providing ballistic missiles to the Myanmar government. Investigators say North Korea helped Syrian President Bashar al-Assad to develop chemical weapons. Between 2012 and last year, it's believed more than 40 North Korean shipments were sent to companies acting for the research center overseeing Syria's chemical weapons program. It's 5 years since the Syrian government announced it would destroy its chemical weapons program and stockpile following the deaths of more than 280 people in what experts believe was a sarin gas attack. Since that attack in Ghouta, Syrian government forces have been accused of carrying out repeated chemical weapons attacks. Syrian government leaders dismissed the allegations and have said visiting North Korean experts were only involved in sport-related activities, while Myanmar's ambassador to the UN has said it has no weapons deal with North Korea.
We know that the North Koreans have connections with organized crime, like the Yakuza, for example, in Japan, throughout Asia, and possibly in the Middle East. Right? The North Koreans, again, have been grooming these connections since at least the 1970s.
U.S., UN, and EU sanctions were imposed because of North Korea's nuclear and ballistic missiles program. The latest UN sanctions, announced in December, were estimated to reduce petrol imports by up to 90%. However, investigators say several unnamed multinational oil companies continue to help supply petroleum products to the north, and accuse a number of countries, including China, Russia, and Malaysia, of failing to stop the illegal exports. Whatever the case, the United States continues to lead the push for more economic sanctions following the North's 6 nuclear bomb tests last year, and more than 20 ballistic missile launches, raising U.S. fears that the mainland could soon be within reach. Imtiaz Taib, Al Jazeera.